Okay, so welcome to the Brown Sports Minute. I'm Maurice Brown. This is my son Gabriel Brown, and well, the Washington Redskins have an insignificant game today, but they're going to the playoffs. And you remember the old joke about the Redskins was, the Redskins could beat a high school football team in a scrimmage, and Redskin fans would be turning to each other saying, "Did you see what we did to those children? We killed them." We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, we beat those children. It's no longer told because the Redskins actually could go to the Super Bowl now. And today they play the Dallas Cowboys. And Gabe, what do you think about that insignificant game? They don't need the win. They should rest or start. But anyway, what do you think about it?
Well, since it's an insignificant game, yeah, like you said, but they should still take it as serious as going into the playoffs. They should take it as serious as if it was a playoff game. So,
Right.
Just to keep the momentum they have going into the playoffs.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And so it's going to be an interesting game today. Washington, Dallas, 1 o'clock. I just love it. The Redskins, actually, they're really a good team. They're actually a good team, and I think they can go deep into the playoffs. And watch out for the Washington Redskins. They are not a joke. They're Kirk Cousins doing a great job. Good season, excellent season for the Redskins. So we'll see what happens today. They don't need to win it. 1 o'clock, Skins, Dallas should be entertaining. The New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. The New York Jets need this game today to go to the playoffs. They must win. If they lose and the Steelers win, the Steelers go, the Jets go home. New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. What do you think about that?
I think the Jets personally because the Bills have been lacking over the course of the season.
Yeah.
So hopefully the Bills will pick up where they started at the beginning of the season. Try to make a comeback. So, but I think personally the Jets can take this one.
New England versus Miami today. It's another insignificant game. The New England Patriots in the playoffs. They may get home field throughout, playing the Miami Dolphins down in sunny Florida. What do you think about that one?
Most likely New England. But what happened last week with the Jets, anything can happen really.
Well, the New England Patriots, they had Deflategate. They said Tommy Brady took air out of the football. They got past that, had a great year. They said he took air out of the football. Personally, I thought the whole thing was overblown. Anyway, so we'll keep going. Baltimore and Cincinnati today, the Ravens and Bengals. What do you think about that one?
I don't know. That's a tough. I think Cincinnati's going to take this one.
Cincinnati should win this game and big in Ohio today. Pittsburgh, as I said before, if they win, they're in. And if the Jets lose, they play their division rival, the Cleveland Browns, in Ohio. This is a bitter rivalry between the two. What do you think about this one?
I think Pittsburgh should take this one.
They should win this ball game today.
Yeah.
No question about it. Jacksonville and Houston in Houston. Meaningless game. Actually, a big game for the Texans. They're trying to win the AFC South. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about this one?
I think Houston's going to take this one. Yeah. Houston's going to take this one.
Houston Texans win. Tennessee versus the Indianapolis Colts. They need to win this game. Houston and Indianapolis both are trying to win the AFC South and go to the playoffs. Of course, Indianapolis doesn't have Andrew Luck, and they have to go with the backup. And the old pro there, Hasselbeck, is their quarterback. Tennessee, Indianapolis at 1 o'clock. What do you think about that one?
Even though Indianapolis doesn't have Luck on their roster right now, I think Indianapolis might take this one.
You could almost say they don't have Luck on their side. Okay, anyway, so now we've got Philadelphia and the Giants in New York at MetLife Stadium at 1 o'clock. A disappointing season for both teams. Philadelphia had a chance to beat Washington last week, go to the playoffs. The Giants had a chance to beat the Vikings last week and possibly go to the playoffs, and they laid an egg. What do you think about this ball game? And the life expectancy of their coach, Tom Coughlin. A lot of people think that he should be fired. What do you think about this game?
I don't know. I honestly don't know about this one. The Eagles haven't been doing very well throughout the season. So plus the Giants haven't been doing well either. So I think the Giants will take this one just because the Eagles have been lacking lately.
Right.
So
Certainly, and it could go either way. Detroit, Chicago, in Chicago.
Chicago. I think Chicago's going to take this one.
New Orleans, Atlanta, in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oakland and Kansas City, in Kansas City.
Oakland. I think Oakland.
Good year for the Raiders. They could upset the Chiefs today in Kansas City. Tampa Bay at Carolina, in Carolina. 4:25 game.
Well, most likely Carolina.
Most likely, without question. San Diego at Denver, in Denver. 4:25.
I think the Broncos and Peyton Manning would take this one.
Seattle and Arizona, in Arizona. Big time matchup at 4:25 today.
That's going to be a tough one, really, because both these teams are. Seattle, didn't show it at the beginning of the season, but as the season went on, they showed that what's the Super Bowl team. They really are a Super Bowl team. By the end of the season, so the Cardinals have been doing well the whole season. So I don't know. I think I might go with the Cardinals in this one.
Yes. Recently, they came out with the movie Concussion, Will Smith. And, he says that football is dangerous for Americans. And you wonder if it has affected Marshawn Lynch. The last time we saw him, he kept saying, I'm just here because I don't want to get fined. I'm just here because I don't want to get fined. I'm just here because maybe he had a concussion. Anyway, let's keep going. St. Louis versus San Francisco today at 4:25. What do you think about that one?
I think the Rams might take this one.
Okay, we go with the Rams in San Francisco. And the big one tonight, the capper, Minnesota at Green Bay. You and I, Green Bay Packer fans, we need this one to win the NFC North, to host a playoff game at Lambeau Field. Otherwise, if we lose, we have to come to Washington, D.C. and play the Washington Redskins, something that I am not a big fan of because we're not playing good football right now. What do you think?
Yeah, we have not been playing that well this season. Like you suggested earlier, our record doesn't indicate how we actually have been playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, for today, we really do have to show, that we are a team deserving to be in the playoffs.
Right.
So, we really have to pull out all our stops and go, all out on this team to show moving forward.
Yes.
That we can, in fact, possibly, go to the Super Bowl. It's possible for us to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not completely disregarding the fact that we can't do it.
Right.
I mean, because we are a team that can.
Right.
We don't have, Jordy Nelson. That's a huge player that we've been missing. That's probably one of the reasons why we haven't been playing as well as we should have been.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, we just have to use what we have going forward and use it to the best of our ability, I think. So I think Green Bay can win, doing all the things.